I didn't even realize that the live was living. I didn't get my timer this time. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another great edition. I'm laughing because the comment just that I just put up, Daniel. Daniel is misbehaving. Daniel's profile picture is a whole Gininda and Paula Sullivan in the Czech Republic. That is absolutely hilarious. You just made my day. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another great edition. Coming in, coming in, coming in. I am a few minutes late, okay? But they say better late than never. I promised that this live was not going to have any ads. So give me a quick second. Let me turn them off. Let me make sure we are not interrupted. This is my gift to channel members, or should I say channel subscribers, for supporting the channel in the month of April. So I think it's only fair that we also have a live stream together and no ads are, kind of interrupting the flow, interrupting how we go about our business, because we are in the business of the SENZO MEYIWA trial and all other interesting cases around the country. First and foremost, shout out to Umazwi, Kubega's sister. She's the real MVP. She is the real MVP. Drop an MVP in the comment section. Drop some flowers for her, because this woman believed in her brother. Okay. And she is what they call my brother's keeper. And she reported him missing because it was very unlike him. And much has happened. Posts were posting. He was now trending. Okay. This guy was literally, a month ago, taken forcefully by alleged spaza shop former owner. And it's such an intertwined story now. So I'm going to follow it. I haven't watched the full press briefing, but I will. What caught my attention is that Julius Malema retweeted a tweet that says he kidnapped himself, he's just pretending, and. But basically, the condition that he is in after reporting to the police station is very, very wanting. But also, the suspicion was also raised by the media, the press, the media. Yeah, mainstream media, the gulugudus of note. Those are the real gulugudus, okay? Because think about it. Mainstream media has access and a platform and huge budgets. Okay, they're not out here sitting saying, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch the. Have you ever heard mainstream media ask you to watch the ads till the end? No, because they have budgets. And one media outlet, who's the one who broke the news, she typed in her announcement, her tweet, and she said he rocked up at the police station. You see, English will English you, okay? Just the word rocked up was enough to turn people off or sway people in either direction, right? Just because she used the words rocked up. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is I'm excited that he's back. I'm excited that we finally hear a story where someone comes back. So, and comes back alive, but might be a little bit traumatized and not as well as when they took him, but he is alive. Then there's the crocodile. Did you guys see the crocodile? The crocodile took me out. But anyway, as for Umazwi, I'm going to do a series on that. So make sure you're following me on my backup channel, GNU Unfiltered, because that's where I like to post other cases as well. And I'm also growing that channel. So it's only a good opportunity for you to follow me over there. Wait, I gotta turn off one more. Oh, I've turned off the ads. I've turned off the ads. Say thank you, Mzansi. But in fact, I am the one who is grateful to you. I'm grateful for you subscribing, liking, commenting, and most importantly, watching the ads until the end. Oh, let's not forget the super thanks, gang. I love you so much. And also, thank you so much to our channel members for sponsoring the channel financially. Absolutely appreciate and love you all. So let's get into today's video. We're going to start off with, you already know, let's guess Ntanzi's next witness. So let's just go right out. I've already put up the poll. There's also a poll as well. Let me see if I should put it here. How do I do that? Give me 1 second. I'm just setting up. I'm just setting up. Lucas says it means he checks Bondava. Okay, I think he watched my trailer that plays before the live starts. Let us start a poll, shall we? Let us find out. Let's follow our colleagues on the YouTube streets, although they're mainstream media. Drop a one in the comment section. Let me know if you watched Elton Hot today. Drop a one in the comment section. I've already watched the full episode. The full episode. And I wasn't going to watch the full episode. But then he said, and our guest today is Elton Hart. And I said, well, there we go. I'm taking several seats. Lambert Designs is in the building. Moleni. Also, what else did I want to put out? Let me start the poll. Let me start the poll so we engage in the poll while I let me engage. Let me start the poll. I gotta type it. I like to type it exactly as I saw it. So another reason why I watched the full edition of Elton Hart and Friends is because I I was waiting for the poll. Okay, full disclosure. Full disclosure. I'm not even gonna mess it up or say no. I wanted to watch the poll. I wanted to see the poll, what their poll question was, and guess what? It's as if they knew. It's as if they knew. I already put the poll up on my channel, and the results are completely different. This always just shocks me. Okay, so the poll question, just give me a quick second to type it. I apologize if I sound a little bit choppy. But please bear with me because I gotta type, and that takes a bit of my brain cells. Do you think dismounted the evidence against him? Yes. He is innocent. No. I misspelled guilty. He is guilty. Oops. Could that skew the poll results? No! I forgot to put one more option. Let me delete it. Hold the line. Oops. That was a bit choppy. Sorry about that. Now I gotta start again. See, that's why I need to be silent so I can concentrate. Dismounted evidence. Better not have any typos. So talk amongst yourselves in the comment section. I'll be with you in a quick second. Oh, I also have to let you know. Oh my goodness. I keep doing the same thing. Okay, stop talking. There's never been a time that I need to stop talking. Why am I making the same mistake? And 2 of you already jumped in to vote. Wow, you're fast. Okay, I'm going to do this quietly. Okay, I'm going silent. This is embarrassing. Ba-ba-da-da! I did it! I did it, Joe. We're in business because I kept pressing start poll instead of add option, which is kind of embarrassing. So embarrassing. But guess what? You now have my full attention. I am back like I never left. I just got to switch on this fan because it gets really hot here. Okay, perfect. Let me go through the comments. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay, you have my full, undivided attention, and we start right out screaming off the bat, screaming out the comment section. Raymond, channel member, is in the building. Hello, sir. All protocol observed. How are you today? Thank you for being a channel member. I appreciate you. And all other channel. Where is the super thanks button? Oh, I love this question. But I turned off monetization. So you did this on purpose. You said, let's wait for her to turn it off, and then I'm going to ask, where is the super thanks button? Okay, so on any video, the super thanks button is always after the there's subscribe. Let me find the super thanks button. Okay, it's like, subscribe, like, share. Huh. Okay, that one doesn't have super thanks. Hold the line. Let me find another video. So on any regular video, da 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 da. My goodness. Why? Oh, I know why. I'm in the wrong part of YouTube. Where is the super thanks button? Click on any video. Definitely want to watch this one. Okay, it's the well, it's if you're subscribed, you won't see subscribed. Okay, so it's the join button. Then you see the notifications bell, which you must have turned on, all notifications. Then there's the like, then there's the share button, then there's the save, then remix, depending on the video permissions, and then the super thanks. It's the thanks with a $sign inside the heart. It's there on every one of my videos. You'll see it there. On this live, I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there because I turned off monetization, because that was the deal. I made a deal. I made a deal that today's live is not going to be monetized, which means even if we want to play music, we're going to play music. Should we have like a DJ session? Should we have a super party? So I've never actually played music on a non-monetized live. I wonder how that will go. Anyway, what else do I want to tell? And I'd only want to play with that on my other channel. Okay, I wouldn't want to play here. I don't want to play here with the big boys. So let me see. What else do I have? Where else? So here inside this live, there's a plus sign or a $sign in a square. If it's there, let me double check myself. Let me see if I have a super thanks. Wait, but I'm live. Why is it not saying live? Oh no, these are actual videos. Guys, what have I done? Oh, yeah, these are my live videos. I don't know why it's acting like we're not live. Super thanks. It's right there at the bottom. If you're on your phone, it is literally at the bottom. It has the $sign in a square. And then you pick super sticker, super chat, membership. You can also join channel memberships. So those are the only monetization things that are kind of on during this live. But you're not going to watch an ad. Oh, and Raymond has confirmed that it's working. Raymond! Do, 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 do. Hello, Raymond. Thank you so much, okay, for financially sponsoring today's live stream. I absolutely appreciate you and I love it. Thank you for finding the super thanks button and confirming that it is operational, even though we're not going to have any ads during this live stream. So it's a good opportunity for you to go ahead, super thanks the channel, sponsor the channel. What else? Join memberships. Okay. Raymond, I see you. Thank you so much. I did the super thanks from the other video. You did? Let me see. Did you do it today? And did you do it under the same name? Let me see. Dun da da da. Hold the line. Oh, the reason why I turned off ads, guys. Maybe you guys haven't watched my video today where I explained that I'm going to turn off the ads. It is my give back to the community because yesterday I posted 0.0 videos. Okay, 0. And the way YouTube works is you start the month, okay? When you finish April or any month, it will show you how much you've made in that month, okay? And then for the new month, which is May, it will say $0.00. It's like such a big banner, okay? It will say $0.00. So it kind of tells you get working, okay? Get to work, upload videos, start working. It's time to work because what happens in April stays in April, okay? Does that make sense? So obviously, I know. Super thanks, super thanks. Did you hear? Your beep just came in. It just came in. Bo, 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 bo. Yay, you found the super thanks button. Thank you so much to Onoga. Thank you, Noga, for sponsoring today's live stream together with Raymond. Oh, you guys, you're showing off today. You are showing off and showing out. But I absolutely appreciate it when you choose to contribute to our equipment fund. I absolutely love it. So, as I was explaining, so at the beginning of the month, the YouTube shows you me, not you. Okay, it will never show you. That would be something. So YouTube shows me, the content creator, all of us, every single one of them, McG included. It's like we're all the same, okay? We're all the same under the YouTube gods with the lowercase g. Don't catch any feelings, okay? So it will say $0.00, and it's so distinct because it will also show your other months, and it will show how much you made in the other months, and you know, it's just showing you stop playing. But I've always taken a mental break, a me time, if you want to call it. I always give myself the first off. I absolutely do that. This time, the first happened to be also a holiday, and it also happened to be what else happened about it? It also happened to be on a Friday. So I didn't post any videos. So I'm supposed to open the app and find it saying $0.00. I opened the app. So another thing I'll tell you about YouTube is in order for you to get paid every month, you need to make over $100 a month. I don't know why today I'm telling you all these things about money. But hey, you guys sponsor the channel, and you guys, I think you guys are shareholders. I think I can call you that. So it's only good that we have a shareholders meeting. And we don't have tenders here, okay? And we don't have tenders. But so every month you need to make minimum $100 in order to get paid for that month. So for example, in the month of April, for me to be paid, I need to have made a minimum of $100. If you make $99.99, YouTube doesn't pay you. If you make $65, YouTube doesn't pay you. It has to be $100 plus to be paid. Okay, so please continue watching the ads. Of course, there's no ads on this live stream. This is a bonus. This is thank you so much to channel subscribers. I love you so much for watching the ads throughout the month of April. So I say all this to say, remember, I said I didn't post videos. And then I open the app and I'm supposed to see $0.00. I have already exceeded the $100. Wow. Where are my channel members, subscribers, super thankers? I said, what? How? How? How is this? So it means you guys are even watching the old videos. And I do see your comments, by the way, when you comment on an old video. I still see the comments and I'm like, huh? You're watching that video? It's like so shocking and also at the same time honoring. It's like a double-edged sword. So that's a little bit of background on how YouTube operates. So I was so excited. I was so excited. I'm like, wait, what? I've already exceeded the threshold and I didn't even post. Get out of here. I love you so much. So this live stream is dedicated to all channel members. Now let's go to the comment section now that we've talked about what's underneath the hood. I'm sorry I'm late. Don't worry, I've been digressing. Gift, welcome, Gift. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Come on in. Mlondolozo is also here. I confirm my appearance on behalf of all the. Excuse me. I confirm my appearance on behalf of all the cases opened about GININDA, Brigadier Bongani Nicholas GININDA, who's on page 283. Where is my 283 cover photo? Where are you? Where is that comment? Come on, come through, come through. Where did that comment go? Wait, I have to remember who it was first. Here it is. Do you guys see that? That's Brigadier Kinninda and Paula Sullivan. Daniel, we'll put you in the naughty boys corner, but no, we won't. We love it for us. You're absolutely hilarious with that profile photo. So, Umlandalozi says, I confirm my appearance on behalf of all the cases opened for Brigadier Kinninda. You know what? I confirm my appearance on behalf of the dessert that Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Kinninda is being served or almost served, not by Patricia Mashari, okay? There is a lady, an independent journalist on the Facebook streets called Bass. And let me tell you something. A promise is a credit. If you are on Bass's hit list, radar, whatever you want to call it, just pack your bags and run. Because she gives you advance notice, okay? She gives you enough time to run. And I could not believe what she did. I'm trying to find the post. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I haven't been on my phone. Okay, there it is. She literally says, as one example, I have new information. For me, it's the word new, as in, we don't even know what it is yet. Woo! I have new information and proof of how Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda on page 283 of Paula Sullivan's book, no, she didn't say that, but I'm just programmed like that, um, is cooking important documents to falsely incriminate accused number 2 in the murder of Senzo Meyiwa. But when I go to lengths to try to find, okay, then she goes on a rant. So she baits us, okay? She totally baits us. She tells us the good news, a preview. It's a warning shot for Gininda, like, get your house in order, confess your sins. If you don't confess your sins, I'll confess for you. The problem is when I confess, I come with proof. And oh my goodness, I've been following her for a while. Maybe I would say not a long time, like I would say less than a year. And whenever she issues those threats, she doesn't play. She follows through with the threat. She might come back 2 weeks later with the information because right now she's holding us hostage. She's holding us hostage because she wants people to donate. And I use the word hostage loosely because you know what? Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe she's already posted. She doesn't post on Sundays. That's how much I even know her schedule. Okay. I know her schedule so well that I know she hasn't come back with an update. She just leaves us. She leaves us in the wilderness. She leaves us in the wilderness for Moses to be there with us for 40 days and 40 nights. And she's just dangled there. It's been a day. She posted that yesterday. She doesn't post on Sundays. I can tell you that because that's how often I check on her. Sometimes she'll have a burning story and I want to do the video and she'll have said, I'm going to post this. She always comes with the, I am going to post. Okay, can you post? How about you post and not announce? How about you post? Now we're left in anxiety. We're waiting. We're taking our anxiety medication. We're trying to find out, what do you have on the good brigadier? What do you know about the good brigadier? Because it is not make sure. Whatever it is, I already know it's not make sure. I already know it is not make sure for the make sure. Because of course it's Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda on page 283 of Paula Sullivan's book. And I mean, Paula Sullivan, we just want to take a moment of silence and say thank you so much. I mean, it was just great of you to put out that photo in your book years and years and years ago. Whenever you published the book, little did you know it was going to come in handy right after the Lieutenant General Hlanhla Mkhwanazi did his press briefing on the 6th of July 2026. No, 2025. Do you know what I remember about that date? I remember if it was the 6th, it was the 3rd. Okay, today's the 3rd of May. It was the 3rd of July when Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda, the accused, my lord, George Baloy. Oh, Jonas was definitely there. Do you know who wasn't there? The good doctor. The good doctor said, I don't need to put in any steps. I don't need to be in no inspection in local. They did the inspection in local on the 3rd of July 2025. That's one date that I remember by heart. Thanks to the KZN, tiny little province, Lieutenant General Police Officer, Lucky. And that's where we saw Gininda for the first time, kind of iffish, if you want to call it that. And he was masked up. He was hiding. He was in disguise. He was inside Pagati within. And it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It was kind of crazy, right? Anyway, then Paula Sullivan came through and said, why did you people not read my book before I came to the ad hoc committee, before Patlani came to the ad hoc committee? And Patlani said, hello, everybody, I have Exhibit A. This is Gininda. Fantastic. He should have done a media tour before, just like all them gilligators, right? We have been searching and searching and searching and searching and searching for Gininda's picture. There's one man who's constantly being assumed to be Gininda. He's always catching the heat. That's not him. That is not him. There is Gininda over there in the Czech Republic, paid for by Paul O'Sullivan. Anyway, so Ba says she's coming through with some good information, the kind of information that would be dessert if Patricia Mashale was here. But Patricia Mashale is off on another mission. And it looks like Ba said, don't worry about it. Nothing dies whilst I'm still alive. Okay. I'm still going to work on it. This is incredible. Am I excited? Yes. Are you excited? Let me know. Drop a 2 in the comment section down below. And as soon as she posts, so basically, because I know her tendencies, her sequence is drop some breadcrumbs and then say, can you also send me some money? I need money for rent for my child. And I'm not exposing her game, but that's what she does. Okay. I'm not lying. That's what she does. So if you find yourself inclined, kindly go and encourage Bas to post and encourage her financially. Okay. Over there on Facebook, because she doesn't share the information publicly, you've got to DM her. I can't DM her, FYI, in case you're saying, hey, Mzansi, you should do it. I don't mind doing it. I actually would. I can't DM her. A page cannot DM a page. FYI. I don't know. I don't know if she would have to DM me. I don't know how it works. Facebook, do you guys know I'm on Facebook because one of yous forced me to open a Facebook page? And I resisted. I resisted for a good 6 months. I'm like, I've got no business on Facebook. But can I tell you I'm having fun over there? Can I tell you I'm having fun over there? Because sometimes I have a one sentence opinion and I can just post it and it's right there and it's there. Sometimes I'm lazy, okay? But I'm also monetized on Facebook thanks to you guys as well. So I appreciate it. So I always laugh about it because I had refused to join Facebook. I really did not want to join Facebook. I hated it. I hated it. I just yeah. But I've had so much fun. Even those of you who come into the DMs are so nice, so respectful. So I don't feel kind of overwhelmed or intimidated checking DMs. That is that. Oh, you guys are really excited. Okay. I'm definitely excited. If you can't tell that I'm excited about what is coming, maybe. Do you know what? It doesn't matter what she said. As long as she said Gininda, I'm there. She says Gininda had a birthday party. We'll be like, okay, what did the birthday party look like? Oh, was there a tender involved? Who's the tender king? Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm fully invested in Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda. Yeah, because we are in this mess because of the cold drink unit. This is a mess. It is ugly. It is horrendous. Now I have to listen to Newsroom for a whole hour and a giant logo in the center of the screen just so I can listen to what they have to say so that I can set the record straight. Were they passively listening? Yes, of course. I have so much to respond already. So much. Like, and some of you always type in the comments, I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch them. I don't like them. I have to do response videos so that we set the record straight and that it's also on record. Because in Advocate George Beloy's words, let the record speak for itself. We can't let them go unchecked. That would be an injustice. And I'm happy to report that they fixed their poll. You see, we're doing some work. It might be minimum, but they have improved their poll. Their poll is no longer looking like AI. It's looking like humans are there. Excuse me. I had to take a sip. Let me tell you what their poll results were. And I was very happy. So happy. And that's all we want, honestly. I'm not asking for much in life. I generally don't expect too much. I'm just asking for honesty. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. You want to know what their poll today said? Their results, rather. Which is in case you haven't noticed. Wait, what's going on here? Why can't I? Oh, no. Okay, we're almost there. 1 second. Huh, found it. So, in case you're wondering, yes, it's the exact poll, identical word for word. I copy it exactly as it is because the results should be the same. Okay. If human beings are the ones who are casting their votes, the results should be the same. I do not have an audience that I can tell you go and vote this way. This is an independent poll. So today their poll says, do you think Ntanzi dismounted the evidence against him? 36% said yes, he's innocent. What? I had to refresh my screen and be like, wait a minute, is this the giant local station or am I somewhere else? 36% said yes, he's innocent. Well done, Giant Station. Well done, colleagues. This is what we want. We want to see honest polls. That's all. That's all. And then the next option, of course, it says no, he's guilty. That's 43%. And then 21% said they're waiting for witnesses. To me, I feel those results are quite fair. I really think they're fair. Good job. And I shouldn't ask you guys to clap for a fish that is swimming. We shouldn't have to clap for that. We shouldn't have to clap for a giant local station, mainstream media doing the right thing. Yeah, having real people operate the poll. So, you know what? I'm not out here just to always cast aspersions or to throw daggers or to always disagree with what they do. You know, when they do good, I'm also going to talk about it. And here I am talking about it. We see you, you see me, giant logo. That's what we're talking about. Not asking for too much. So let me see what we're doing over here. And then on Mzansi Unfiltered so far, I don't see yet how many people vote. Oh, yeah. And 119 people voted. You see, on YouTube, it's very open to the public. You will see how many people have voted. Maybe newsroom, let us know how many people are voting. That would be appreciated. Just add it on the side. I would love that. So basically, we have 119 people who have voted in the last 22 minutes. Wow! And 92% of you said yes, he is innocent. 1% says no, he's guilty as charged. And 8% say waiting on the witnesses. I'm also waiting on the witnesses, FYI. No, no, no. Is he innocent? I'm definitely a yes there. 100%. I'm not even going to say 99%. I am yes, Ntanzi is innocent, and I'm not saying this to sway you. I'm saying this because of the overwhelming amount of evidence when it comes to the Oranges case in Rustenburg. Do you know the Oranges case? The ammunition case. The overwhelming evidence. I am in possession. And I got a chance to just see it with my own eyes, see everything. And yes, Ntanzi was represented on paper by Giaco. 100%. For me, it was a shock. It was a shock for me to read that. Defense attorney, advocate Giaco. What? He's there? Ntanzi lied to us. But when you read the entire thing and how the court proceeds, first of all, he's always late. He's always late. He's always apologizing. There was one time it was supposed to be a phone call appearance. Do you think he phoned in? No. There's always something that he was doing for me. From where I am sitting, it looked like he was gamifying the system. And every time Ntanzi would arrive as they were ending, or Giaco would say, he's got COVID. Like there were just so many things this man was doing. He's got COVID. He can't come, my lord. Oh no, he can't come. He's at the SENZO MEYIWA trial. He's just been arrested. Oh, he's got more charge. My lord, we need to adjourn. This isn't Giaco. His defense attorney is saying we need to adjourn because he's a Mkulugutu, okay? And there are more charges. What? What? Why would so why there's so many things I could list it out, and anyway, no, I'm not going to list it out. I did an entire full almost 1 hour video. If you haven't watched it, go catch it, okay? I explained everything there, and there's a time where Danzi, and then funny enough, The day after I did that video, Ntanzi shows up in court and says, yeah, sometimes I would walk in and they would be walking out. It's in the transcripts. It's there. It is in writing, black and white even. It's there. Exactly as he said. There's nothing that Ntanzi has said about Mjiako that hasn't been proved. And if I was Mjiako, I would come to the court. You know how Advocate therefore showed up inside Parati Dumisani Kumalo's trial with the others? And Mshalolo was like, whoa, 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 not today. What are you doing here? So if I was Mjiako and there were all these aspersions and allegations about me, I would also show up at the SENZO MEYIWA trial as a friend of the court and say, I am here in the flesh. What do you want to know? Baloyi is not calling me. I waited and waited. He shut his case. He didn't call me. He called some random guy called Samba who failed to explain things properly. But I am here. Did you or did you not represent Ntanzi when he was not even inside the court? Yes. And I told the court that he's got COVID. Can you show us the proof Ntanzi had COVID? Where's the proof? Where is the COVID documentation? You know, my Lord always says he wants to see the paperwork. He even told Ngomezulu, get inside this court. I don't care if you have to be brought on a stretcher. So, Jaco must prove Ntanzi had COVID for him to represent his client in absentia. Then he says, oh, I've been instructed by my client. We're abandoning bail. You abandoned bail for Ntanzi. How dare you? He abandoned bail, guys. And what else? But he can come onto the stand as a friend of the court and explain why he did all those things and show us, bring us into his confidence that Ntanzi is lying. And until Giaco comes out, maybe we should ask Bas to also look into Giaco. I think she would do a phenomenal job. Oh, that thought just occurred to me. Watch me get busy in her comment section this week. Can you also find out about? I'm a subscriber of the Petty LaBelle Club. Subscription is free over there. And yes, I'm being very petty because a young man. Have you guys ever noticed? Oh my goodness, guys, I have to make a call. And guess what? We're making the call together as a family. We a family calling. Shh, don't make noise. Don't make noise. Be quiet. Oops. Drop a 3 in the comment section. Let me know you can hear well. Let me see how I can set this up. We're just going to have a little call together for like 10 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Jim? This call. You said this number. Huh? Okay, don't say the number out loud. You're on speaker. My friends are listening. Bye. What's the usual number? Okay, let's try again, friends. Hello, you're also live on Mzansi Unfiltered. I just remembered that I promised I would call. Yes, but you're live on my phone. Because we're jumping into the story of fatal attempts, which is very interesting. You're trying to trap me. You're trying to trap me. And you know my position. Huh? Fidel Adams, I'm going to hang up. Absolutely. It's a banger. Okay. How many minutes do I have? First of all, we also spoke about it. Great minds think alike. Um, so this is what happened. Why am I hearing feedback? Hi, Musa. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna hear myself over and over again. But anyway, I'm just gonna ignore myself. Um, Mazwi. First of all, I love the jacket that he was wearing. Okay, it's kind of memorable. And then the first thing that stands out to me is very young man, not into substances, not into tenderpreneurs, not into influencer baddies and dun dun, just a young man trying to make a living. His sister, she's the queen of the show, okay? I love her so much. She is what is called my brother's keeper. And she literally put it out there and said, my brother is missing. This is not normal behavior. So, just in case you guys haven't been following what happened, quick update. It was Easter weekend. He made a lot of money. He was so excited. The next day, he was going to go and deposit the money at the bank. He never came back home. How much was the money? They're not telling us, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, we'll let it go. The money, and then he was taken. He was taken while he was doing anything that is non criminal. And he was taken because of a spaza shop, a tuck shop. And that spaza shop belonged to a Pakistani. A Pakistani is not a South African. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say this out loud. You can only blame yourselves for buying and shopping at a spaza shop that is not South African owned. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Ooh, I shouldn't say that out loud. You can only blame yourselves for supporting foreigners. I don't want to talk about it. You can only blame yourselves because then they felt entitled to the spaza shop. Remember the story behind Umazwi is I don't know if the landlord kicked out the Pakistani or the landlord started getting feelings about having a Pakistani tenant. I don't know. We really need to break this one down so many steps because there's so many unknowns for me, which is why I don't really like commenting when there are unknowns. But that's fine. I'm already in it. Um, the owner of the building, and we need to see a picture of it. The owner of the building kicked out the Pakistani. Mr. Pakistani got upset. Sir, what are you upset about? First of all, let's look at Lerato Khanyako's husband. He also got kicked out of his giant mall. It got auctioned. That's the way business goes. So it can't be that you're catching feelings. You can't be catching feelings, Mr. Pakistani. You got kicked out fair and square. The building was vacant, and then the sister saw it and she said, oh, my lovely brother, I think this is a great opportunity for a young South African entrepreneurial spirit was born right there. And he had been a tenant at this spaza shop for a year. And he wasn't telling his sister the troubles that were going on there. Can you believe it? And then until he got kidnapped. Or should I say taken involuntarily? See, I can say anything because I'm not monetized on my live stream. Huh? Huh? I just saw a comment. It says from the voice behind the mic. He says, "Please give me 5 reasons why I do not have your number." Why are you guys trapping me today? Why are you trapping? Let me tell you how SA Infotainment got my number. Let me tell you that story. He didn't just get it. He had to negotiate, he had to beg and plead. I received a phone call from somebody else, and I was like, I don't really want to talk to people. I don't like talking to people. Like, why does he want my number? Okay, fine. You know what? I'll I'll fine, give him my number. It's fine. You can give him my number. So that's how he got my number. It's reason number one of the five is you gotta negotiate yourself into the WhatsApp group. Anyway, long story short, you know what? I think that's a very fair question. How dare you not introduce me at the beginning of this? I'm going on mute. Introduce me to the people. Where? No, don't do it. 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 Skip. Skip. Okay, so ironically, I also have a comment that says, who is on the phone on the other side? So, do you know, I think that we were very informal, and you know what? We apologize. I apologize on behalf of my brother as well, that it's not fair. It's not fair that this is a phone conversation and we just brought you into the conversation and we didn't introduce you guys. So, I want to apologize for that misbehavior. Um, I am on the phone with SA Infotainment, Bongani Masugu, not Bongani Gininda, not Bongani Ntanzi, the other Bongani, okay? And he's interesting. We have very interesting phone conversations. And one of the conversations he's been trying to get me to speak of, even off the record, which is Fidel Adams. And I'm like, no, never. I don't want to talk about him. You know, I like to go to bed and sleep well at night and have a clear conscience. I don't have anything nice to say, so I would rather not say it. So, shout out to SA Infotainment. Please make sure you're subscribed over there. He's got some interesting content as well. Do I want to disclose any more gossip? No, that's enough gossip for today. So back to Umazwi, the man of the match, the man of the hour. Um, we do know that. Wait, I want to make sure that the mic is. I hope you guys can hear well. Okay. Let me just plug this thing in. Oh, hold on. Okay, because I cannot ignore super thanks on my channel. Okay. Oh, shout out to wait. Let me find it. Shout out to Sky Bridge. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's show. Okay, the Mzansi Unfiltered show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love it so much. So back to the Masri conversation. What? Where did I stop? Oh, the sister. The sister said, "My loving brother." He didn't tell the sister, but he told the guys. He told the guys. The guys knew what was going on. And then the sister goes, I guess the guys that sit outside the spaza shop, that's at least how I imagine it. And she's like, "I'm looking for my brother." And they're like, this has been going on for over a year. And I don't know why they picked an Easter weekend, which apparently happened to one of his biggest days. Like he was so happy, guys. Imagine being so happy of the money that you've made because he made a plan. He said, "You know what? He asked another relative, "Can I stay at your place? I really want to open my spaza early and I want to close the spaza late because something tells me something is going to go down." Oof, I'm about to preach. So I think that he misunderstood the spirit. The spirit was telling him something is up that weekend. Or maybe that's how it was supposed to happen to expose the Pakistani Gulaguters. I don't know. But I think something is there. I'll think about it and I'll frame it better in future videos. But I think that um there was some energy around that. He picked it up and he said, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open early and I'm gonna close late." And he made so much money. He was so happy. He was so happy with the money. And the next day he was going to go put it in the bank so that he can pay his landlord. So to me, that just speaks maybe he was behind on a couple of months. This is pure speculation. I don't know. But the fact that he woke up the next day to go and deposit the money, for me, speaks volume. Because we know that there's the sofa bank. Why wasn't he using the sofa bank? And you can see he's such an honest guy. He doesn't use the sofa. He doesn't have a Pala Pala bank. He doesn't have a Sergeant Kosi under the mattress bank. He put it into the system. So there's no money laundering there. There's no substances from Nigerians passing through his spaza. It's legit. Because that's another thing that they're saying, that spaza shops are also used to spread substances that can't be mentioned, right? So this guy seems like he was a problem. He was the problem to the foreigners. They didn't like him. And then they took him. So this is where I'm not clear because I haven't watched the full interview. So he was taken by South Africans, two South Africans, Pakistanis, and then there's Malawis in there. Malawis? Do you say Malawis or Malawians? Malawis? I don't know. Okay. So it's like a whole mixed salad, 7 colors. There were 7 colors of the people who took him. Now we get to the bad news. There's always good news and bad news. The good news is he's alive. Okay. Drop a 5 for Mazwi returning home. Or should I say returning to the police station? So he shows up at the police station, and then there's speculation, which Julius Malema retweeted. And the speculation was he must be arrested for perjury. He's lying. How can he just show up at the police station? And then the other end of the spectrum is there was a march, and the marchers, they made some threats. And then the Pakistani Gulagu just got nervous. And then they just dropped him off. Which is a stark different story. Because Jerry Bushoha has not experienced the same grace from his takers. You see, because his takers are South Africans. His takers are his friends. And his takers involve substances that cannot be mentioned. No, I'm alleging on my end. You want me to say allegedly? Okay, allegedly. But I didn't name any friends. I didn't name anyone. Yeah, no. I'm just a gal. I couldn't. But anyway, um Jocelyn Smith, to this day, we just have Gayton Mackenzie danged in carrot saying she's alive, she's alive. But this is the first story where a victim, what do you call a kidnapped person? Are they called a kidnappee? I don't know what the word is. Anyway, a victim is found alive, all his fingers and toes intact. Because you've seen the state that Ujeri was in. Um, but now that was horror. I can't rewatch it. So with regards to Umazwi and his physical is fine. His mental. Apparently he's shaking. Um, he's crying. He's really straight. Like you can tell he's no, let me not speak as if I've seen him. According to the family member, she says is traumatized. And then the part that really broke my heart is that they gave him noodles. And you know how noodles are really, really hot. I don't like noodles, by the way, but noodles are very, very hot, right? You have to boil, and it's got to be extreme heat. He ate them like that. For me, that was a sign of extreme hunger. Sorry, go ahead. Ooh, no, the noodles are not from the people. It's the police station. Yes, or the hospital, yes. Please withdraw your statement. Expunge from the record. Yeah. So, oh gosh. So I am definitely team. Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to set you up on my screen, but I think I'm behind in your audio. Wait, let me catch up. Okay, perfect. You're listening now. Um, what is my opinion on Danzi's next witnesses? Hmm. The girlfriend. I am team leave the family members alone, especially when it comes to a girlfriend who might no longer be a girlfriend, right? She might be a Magoti somewhere else now. And then I know that I'm being selfish with that comment, but we live in the real world, okay? It I think it impacts relationships, current relationships. So hold on. I can only I can only speak on behalf of women, right? Men are very jealous creatures. So I don't see, and it would have to be like a very let's just go hypothetical. Everything is hypothetical, guys. I don't have any evidence, but if you do, come to my DMs. um, so okay, let's talk about Ulebo, for example. No, I'll start with Umbali. Right? There's Mbali and Ulebo, who both hold kind of alibis for their then boyfriends. Umbali was supposed to come and say, yes, I had the card. What you want to say now, Baloy? What you gonna do? Umbali is going to say, yes. And when they arrested Ntanzi locked me in the room, went with the key, and then they came back 3 days later and unlocked me, and voila, they found ammunition in the room. That's Umbali's function. So why do I say she mustn't be called? because she's not a current. Anyway, I can't speak for the relationship, but I want to assume maybe she's moved on, maybe she's with somebody else, maybe she has, family somewhere else, maybe she's a Makoti somewhere else. And then what do you say, Emzin? You say what? Oh, I'm going to my ex-boyfriend's case because I'm trying to make sure um he doesn't get charged with life sentence. And then when you get there, do you think Balo is going to be gracious? Balo is going to drag you, and then you have to go back to your family. That's why I say it's difficult, even for Untanzi's parents, Muzi's parents. I really feel like families should be left out, to be quite honest. Let's use Senzo Meyu as an example. Where is Umandesa? Right? Then one would be tempted to say she should have also been called. But she was also a victim in all this. So I'm very empathetic. Yeah. I'm very empathetic to family members being called as witnesses. I think I would have less empathy if it was a wife, meaning, even if Ntanzi is arrested, she is still Mrs. Ntanzi. She's the mother of his child. It took a lot for Ntanzi to tell us that the ceremony, because all he said was the ceremony for the child and the lobola, the cows, right? It took him being re-examined for us to find out that the child is not alive. The ceremony was for a child who passed on at the time. So these are all, you know, it's personal information, which in a very public case. So yeah, that's my 400 cents. Let me know your thoughts. And then, sorry to cut you off. And then it forces me to also do videos on them. So I'm advocating for myself. Uh, don't put them on the stand, because then I'll have to form an opinion on their testimony. And honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want. No. Gininda on page 283. Him. I bet you future prints of Paula Sullivan's book won't have page 283. That, that's fair. And I'm coming from a human element, not from a legal element, but I understand. Go ahead.
what you're saying. It's only because there's also this thing when people were saying people we can postpone and all the stuff. You
Mm-hmm.
inside. So when we speak about postponement, it's okay. But sometimes they say a day in prison is like how many years? Yeah. So sometimes the quicker it gets out there. Remember that thing, yeah. That's 22. How do you negotiate with people around you and say, guys, let's find a reasonable solution?
I was about to say that. I was about to say whatever decision Ramasipili takes, I will be okay with it. I will be okay because umeli wami, umeli wami, and then they've got their 10 minutes session. Like I think they have a good synergy, and I will be okay with it. I won't be happy, but Georgie better behave himself. That's what I have to say. I guess that's the angle I will take. But yeah, go on.
I've spoken to
Really? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're not going to drive past that. You've spoken to Ramasipili in real life. Give us something to hold on to there. What was it about? Where were you?
You see this thing, it says you are calling me. I don't know why, because I'm going to call with you.
Do you see them Kulugutus? They're starting now. Nothing has changed on my end. No, ignore it. It's not me. Okay.
So I met when I was when I accompanied Baptista. There was a time where also this lady, the sister Ntanzi, the guy who took Mpume to court for the first time.
Ah, you're an insider, and you haven't done a video, or we want an exclusive. Wait, Mpumi is the one who Baloy was asking about. Is she the one?
It was I drove a white Nobile Mapisa someone to High Court. Drove them all the way to Pretoria. Sister the woman who made to be in court, see it live. Then they had a conversation on that in court, and also the accused. So I met Uram Sipile that day and a conversation with him. Good heart. Because I would never say on this life.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I respect that. I respect that. Go ahead. Oh.
If you understand who is trying to do that, he is not saying anything, he is still continuing. Like if you guys were to understand who did what and who reacted, some of you will never look at Ramsey the same way. You will respect that. So I say, I saw his maturity. That's when my choice believe in that. So I you will find a workable solution around this.
My people are complaining that they can't hear you. And I don't know how to include you. Give me a second. No, we're just gonna have to live with it. This is the best I can do because it's a phone call and there's no way for me to enhance the volume. It's already on speaker. I've put the phone next to the mic. Let me try this. Maybe if I do this. Does this sound better?
Guys, we can hear you.
Okay, we'll go with your side. Anyway, my side we're not monetized, so we're just playing. Looks like our guest is a victim of network or the speaker. No, it's because I'm on a phone, physical phone. Anyway, we'll do better next time. Okay, be patient with us. But let me tell you what he just told us. He told us that he got to meet Ramasabili in the flesh. And not only that, he drove a white Toyota what? Toyota what? A white Toyota Quest, and he went to pick up Sinobile Mapisa, who is accused number 4's sister, and Ntanzi's sister, and then he drove them, and that's when Ntanzi's sister got to go to the court for the first time. Doesn't tell us the date though, but that's okay. I don't know why he told us the vehicle. I guess he's also going to produce AVL records. So I'm just so proud of you. First of all, I did not know that. I'm very proud of you for providing access, especially to Ntanzi's family. We do know that they are disadvantaged because their breadwinner is inside the court, and it's been years. And he was the sole breadwinner of the family. And have you guys noticed when Ntanzi speaks, he always speaks in present tense. He says, he speaks as if he just left work yesterday, and he speaks as if he will return to work. That always, like, it always pulls at my heartstrings.
Right. When I listen to him, he sounds like I'm still employed.
Yes.
I'm still working for Sibani.
Oh my goodness, I think I know why they can't hear me. It's on my headphones. Guys, I'm not a sound mic person. This is I know what I'm gonna do. Let me connect my DJI. Hold on. Give me a second. Will it work? I'm going to connect. I'm connecting a second mic, guys. Hold on. Because this is a great conversation. I hate for you to miss out on it. But I don't know if I've never done this before, so I don't know if I connect the DJI, if it will. Oh, this is so silly. Because if I connect the DJI, wait, I'm thinking. If I connect it to the phone, the mic is going. Never mind. That's a dumb idea. That's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Oh. Let's move. Next time, we'll find a way. There's a way. There will be a way.
Yeah. So that
something that I've never paid attention to, but one of those things that you notice something, but you don't necessarily pay attention to it, but you notice it. I've noticed that thing. Now that you are raising it, I'm like, yeah, man, it makes sense. There was a point where I was like, this guy, why does this speak like he's still going to work after the trial? He's still going to go back to work after the trial. He's saying, I am just inconvenient for now. When you release me from this prison, I mean, yeah, from prison. I'm going back to work. No, please release. It sounds like that. Yeah. I don't know.
100% that's what it sounds like. Okay, let me try one more thing. 1 second. Yeah. So Ntanzi always speaks in the present tense. What's your thoughts on that?
But it's something that I've never paid attention to.
See my comments here. Someone said, what? It was this lady on the live stream. You're still watching something there. I'm watching you from Guyana. English, please. We are watching from UK. Oh, thank you very much.
Spoken English.
Sorry?
We've been speaking English, no?
No, it was before you.
Oh, okay. Oh, protocol.
You can still connect. You tell me when you're done.
Okay, I'm testing. So, guys, I need a DJ, okay, to come fix all this thing. And I always keep saying that. That's why you've got to keep super thanking me so I can fix this sound thing. If I unmic on the screen, okay, say
You
something.
know, one of those things that you notice something, but
I can hear you.
don't pay attention to it, but you notice it.
The screen is like
I've noticed that thing.
minutes
Now that
behind.
you are raising it, I'm like, yeah, man, it makes sense. There was a point where I was like, this guy,
No, my
why
screen.
does he speak like he's still going to work after the trial? He's still going
Hold
to
on,
go back
hold
to
on.
work after the trial.
You see, right now the screen is talking about
It
you.
sounds like he's saying, I am just inconvenient for now. When you release me from this prison, I mean, yeah, from prison, I'm going back to work.
It's not going to
My
work,
lord,
guys.
please.
It's not going to work. I will have to find someone to help us with this. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I profusely apologize. But you can go and listen to him on his channel. Because this video is not monetized, so I also don't mind you guys going over onto the other side. Because I can't think of another way to make it work. I really can't. I'm so sorry. So
No problem.
let's continue. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ntanzi and being present at work.
Yes. No, I think for me, the judge, I think he must have noticed it as well. Because I think it's something. And also the way in Tanzania, man,
you can't ignore it.
The way I'm impressed.
Okay, there's a message for you here. It says, Bongs, stop going to that giant logo thing. I'm not going to read the rest because we don't discriminate here. Please don't do that, guys. I am not a fan of discussing what people do in their bedrooms and what their choices are. So let's stay focused on the main thing. Anyway, your main message in that is, Bong, stop going to that giant logo station. What's your response? This is me trapping you. Yeah.
Now that let me answer this once and for all. Somebody also commented and said, Bones, why did you stop going on Newsroom Africa? First of all, I thought it would have been a biggest mistake for us not to be present there. When I say us, I mean Team State.
Team Defense.
Because Team Defense, sorry. Team Defense.
Yes.
Because it would have been, you know, when you disagree with something, I believe in engaging people no matter what. And I will tell you in your face that I don't believe in what you are saying. You can try and convince me, but I will tell you, like I did with Shendrik, I told him straight into his face that, no, I'm Team Kwanas, I'm Team Masemela, and I'm Team Kumalo. But I'm going to talk to you now. There are people who we don't consider them. There are people who have not made their decisions.
Yes.
Thereby,
Yes.
if you are present, you may convince them to come and join Team Defense. But if it's only one side, then they are bound to follow that, and tomorrow we criticize them. How did you support these ones? But we did not present our side. Why did I stop? Actually, didn't stop because I wanted to stop. I stopped because they stopped calling me. I don't know why. Don't know. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. Anyway, still have my YouTube channel. Anyway, still have people who love me there. I will continue. So that's just the reason why I will constantly go to Newsroom Africa. Even though people will say, don't go there. Me, I always do things, even in my day-to-day life, I always think about the person who doesn't know this side. Hence, I will engage in certain discussions.
Okay. So I
Even when they
appreciate
may
that.
look fruitless to you.
Personally, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that explanation personally, and even though I have access to you, I would have never asked you. So I used a comment as an excuse to ask you what I've always wanted to know. But anyway, now we know they stopped calling you, and that's okay. We can see why they stopped calling you, though. We can write a whole thesis.
Let me know. I've been asking myself, I wonder why. Not that I was like, I want to go, but I was like, it just stopped out of the blue. I was like, why? I was like, okay, it's fine.
The main reason is, in my opinion, from where I am sitting, because I'm not standing, they love Miss Thing. And you and her together on the same platform at the same time was too noisy. Yeah. If you go back to that last episode, I think you were in, where, or is it the last episode you were in, but it was the first one she was in? I don't know. I didn't watch them consistently since January. That was the first episode I watched this year. Because people kept telling me to go watch it. I was like, oh, fine. And there was you, there was her, and I think there was, I don't remember his name, but it wasn't Kulu. It was the other one. And it was a very animated episode from both you and her. You were both very passionate about your sides, and they preferred her passion. And that's okay. From where I am sitting, I am happy to continue doing my videos, which has been a series I started last year when I noticed that they're spreading false propaganda.
Okay.
And so it's my personal mission to make sure that the right information is on the record. Yeah, because let's take a look at a family like Ntanzi's family, right? They've met this reporter. This reporter has been in their homestead. They might not watch the day-to-day proceedings from start to finish 5 hours a day. And they might decide, you know what, we'll tune in on Sunday and watch the 1 hour episode and get a summary or a sense of what's going on. And the sense that is delivered consistently is doom and gloom. And I think that's unfair. And I think that, budget permitting, I think it would be good to challenge and have our own show, which is why I commit to doing live streams. If we commit, budget permitting, family supports, we run our own annual version. No, not annual, weekly, weekly version. And then we also have, Zulu to come and speak as well in Zulu, because my Zulu is tekatekeng, right? And you can also have people, especially people who go to work or can't watch the proceedings live or don't have access to YouTube. They have access to SABC or Newsroom. Okay? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna read your comments, man. But this one. One state. Watching SA Infotainment Podcast and Mzansi Unfiltered in the same, I think in the same camera space, I'm not sure, but in the same game space is okay, from where I'm sitting. So for me, I'm like, you could have right, you could. I wonder but the part about from where I'm sitting can continue.
Let me tell you why from where I'm sitting is a huge deal. Obviously, it's from the Mdlanga residents, okay? And it's from Shadrach Sevilla, who spent so many days saying, from where I'm sitting, from where I'm sitting, as if it's going to validate everything he's about to say. So I don't know if you watched last week's episode on the Giant Logo channel. Just to see, just to prove to you, it's not me. I'm just watching on the other side of the screen. And you can see you're just doing lip service. You're just running with phrases. You don't even understand what the phrase is. English will embarrass you. Their host from the TikTok streets, she said, from where I am standing. You didn't watch it. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you. It's just one. She said, from where I am standing. I said, my girl, don't embarrass us like that. You're not even standing. You're sitting. So she's sitting down. And then she says, from where I am standing. And then I said, I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew I couldn't trust you because you can't even be honest about what you're doing right now. But that's that's the animation of from where I am sitting. Sometimes people say from where I'm drinking, where I'm sleeping, where I'm driving. There's some fun we have on our channel. So if you're on SA Infotainment, here's my selfish plug. Why haven't you subscribed to Mzansi Unfiltered? Why are you still asking who's the voice? What? What? I'm hurt. You've never watched my video?
Pay head to 100K guys.
We're just trying to get to 80K. We're just trying to get 80K.
To 80K guys.
Oh,
We can do it.
we can.
Trusting you. Trusting with all of my life.
Oh,
Not even all of it.
you're all
One
welcome.
thing I like about you guys is that you guys will tell me when I'm wrong. You will also tell me when I'm right. And I know when I'm being rebuked by members of this panel, even those who are not
Yes.
members, as in like members, but I know when the rebuke is from my members. And I know the difference. If it's just someone who's passing by, I can tell this one passing by. She doesn't know, or she doesn't know the rules of the house. So I trust you guys. Even when I meet you guys face to face, I know some of you will show me that you know you. That's why I say I trust you guys. I've never met like you are a good individual. Even if you have some issue with me, people will tell me with respect. So I trust you. Go and do the right thing there. That's the Unfiltered. Is the channel that you are subscribing to.
Oh. Thank you, friendships. Thank you. Thank you. Please also take your partner's phone and subscribe as well to the channel. The partner doesn't even need to know. Just take their phone, subscribe. Everyone in your household should be subscribed to both channels. It's an essential service. We're in the business of spreading what is the evidence that is discussed and not passive information. Yeah, so let's go back. Let's finish up the conversation of should Bongs go back if he is called again? I think so, because you explained it to me that we need representation. So yeah, go back. I understand and I accept your explanation because right now it's unchallenged. It's absolutely unchallenged. And I'm just trying to filter my words because I try to be unfiltered, but sometimes I don't want to feel like I'm attacking someone. The guest host from TikTok does not watch the trial actively. I think she watches clips. Is someone calling me?
No, it's me.
Okay, so I think she watches clips and then she forms a full version. The thing is, she then forms a full version. And normally, when I'm listening to her, like today, I was like, um, I I already did a video. She was talking about Ntanzi's lobola and the ceremony, and she was so passionate about it. And I was like, did she miss the part that the child passed away? Because I would definitely be empathetic with Ntanzi avoiding the question. That's not an easy thing to talk about, to put on the record. Possibly also he's no longer with that lady. So I understand where Ntanzi is coming from. Ntanzi is very human, very respectful, and very conscious of the people around him. In the beginning, he struggled to say, what's his name? Brigadier Bongani Ntanzi on page 283. He struggled to say that they're lying. But then he realized he's going to get a life sentence. So he switched it up because he still struggles. I think internally he can't. Those words can't come out of his mouth. He says what does he say? He says they are mistaken. So he says they are mistaken, my lord. That's not what happened. Instead of they lied. You see the difference?
Yeah.
And then the other time is when he pointed to Kelly Kumalo's name. He refused for Kelly Kumalo's name to exit his mouth. And Jonah said, "Don't worry, I got you." Kelly Kumalo, why is she not in the talk? Jonas shows up to work when he wants to. If he's not yawning or crying about something, he's ready at some time. So yeah, Jonas put it on the record. It was not Ntanzi's version. Therefore, the record is not correct. Can you see? That's a real example of Ntanzi never said Kelly Kumalo should be in the dock. He said this one. Why is this one not there? Yeah.
Yeah, as the Infotainment Podcast needs to end his podcast not later than 9:30. So now the story that you don't like, which is Fatal Adam.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This man and his obsession with getting me on record to talk about that man.
Let me say it, guys, because I need to read your comments. Let me say it. Mr. Adam has confirmed that the police, the special unit, announced that this Fanny Masemola, who is the National Commissioner, suspended.
Sorry, because I know because I know it will be a while before I can jump in. The feedback is not me, it's him. Even his other guests complained that there's feedback. So please encourage SA Infotainment to improve his connectivity, because you know what, I think like we need to do like an offline session, and then you also help me connect, because I do have a sound card, by the way. I just don't know how to use it.
Okay, we'll deal with that.
Okay, so guys, I'm not the one. I only have one device. Go ahead, Master Mola.
Okay. So Masemola, then you will remember that Masemola had when he last appeared in court, he had something very interesting. Journalists asked him, Masemola, now that you are here, you might be suspended, or members might look at you and feel somehow discouraged. He had some interesting words. He says, let everyone know why they are members of the CPS. I will want them to continue. I'm paraphrasing. I will want them to continue doing the work. Now, my interest is continue doing the work. Listen to this one. After the appearance of Masamula, 3 days later, journalists asked General Mkhwana, Mr. Mkhwana, your boss has appeared in court. He said a 30-second response that can be studied, and you can write a book with 250 pages.
Tell
From
me.
his 30-second response.
What did he say?
He said,
I'm not up to date on that.
oh, no, he said, yeah, I just want to find myself in real time. 30-second response, but put it here. Let me just want to remind myself to look in real time, guys. Just give me a minute. Where's this response? It's here. Konazi, MK, where are you? When I need you the most.
MK Party?
Konazi, don't you know that his name is look, he is Rambi's MK.
Oh, okay, no.
Wait. MK is coming.
Oh, she's that. You gotta make it super loud.
You can't hear anything.
Very low.
Okay. Listen, MK responded here and said, when he was asked, he says, that's a story for another day. He then say, watch the space, something is coming. Then we're like, wait, MK and his team have the mandates. Now they can investigate all organized criminals. Right? Notice that. And now they don't need permission to say, hey, we want to go
Hey,
to
bossy. Hey, bossy, approve.
Now can travel nicely to Cape Town. The spring image in Cape Town. If they feel there's a spring image in Northwest, I'm not saying anything about Brand, but I'm saying, if they feel like there's a spring image in Northwest, they can just Northwest, spring image, and then go back wherever they want to go.
Okay.
Now, someone says they should continue with their work. Interesting. Don't worry. I'll come back and connect something here. So today, Federal Adam tells us a story in his press conference, that press briefing. He said, there were members of the KTT who came into my building. We're like, oh, wait. How do you know? Because you, Federal Adam, you said to us, police came into the building. Their names were not there. Their cars were 100 meters away from the house we used to stay in. They pointed firearms at young children. We're like, oh, such a description. You are so detailed. You don't understand. How did you know it was a PKTQ? Because you just said, take nothing, not description. They did not tell us where it's from. They did not give us anything.
So this is what I'm going to say. This is a rare opportunity I'm going to give my commentary on Fidel Adams. So take out your pens and papers. You have yourselves to blame. When people say go and vote, you say, yeah, let me look for reformed Mkologo. Yeah, these are the best kind. Let's forget, great citizens. Let's forget people with clean records. Let's go for these ones. So full of emotion. I don't even know why he doesn't have a YouTube channel. Because wow. The man, he reminds me of, I don't know where he's gone though. I miss him so much. He reminds me of Chikotwa.
Overseas.
Overseas, you can still comment.
It's overseas. Oh, he has commented recently. I'm not gonna tell you what he said.
No,
But it's
because
overseas, I know.
he was always there. He was ready to jump. I mean, he was always so up to date on the Senzo Meyiwa trial. Always ready to call the media. You see, when you have access, that's what happens. You have so much to talk about. Senzo Mkunu said since the 6th of July 2025, he's been smelling mkwanas, sleeping mkwanas, breathing mkwanas. Just take out Senzo Mkunu and then put Fidel Adams. And then I'm going to say, we are enough. It's enough now. That's what the Nigerians say. It's enough. It's enough now. Sit down. It's enough. It's enough. I don't have the Nigerian accent, but I want that twang. I want to say it's enough now.
We're interviewing Kisa. We've got Unjabs in the building. News for sure, guys.
Unjabula.
Now, what's so interesting about Mr. Fidel Adams is that these people did not describe themselves. There was no name tag. Their cars were parked in a distance. Instead of suspecting the nearest police station, he suspected KTT. Instead of suspecting a unit from the national police, KTT, he's simply saying he's so untouchable that no other police can arrest him except the KTT.
Because you keep voting for these people. Go and vote for them. Then when they misbehave, don't come here making noise. Keep voting. This is what happened.
He said quite a number of things, but I have more than 1,000 questions from what you say. So, ultimately, he tells us that no, I know that there is a warrant of arrest. And I will tell you this. You will find that it is true.
A warrant of arrest for who?
A warrant for him, Fidel Adam.
Okay.
He said that he knows that there is a warrant of arrest for him. And I believe him there.
Is it a warrant of arrest? Is it like a J50 warrant of arrest like the one Gininda has, or it's a real one where they're executing it? Because those are two different ones.
No, I think it is a legit warrant of arrest, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't want to tell you the name. One of them, one of the person who is in line in bed with Fidel Adam, recently had his gadget. There was an application in court for Kumalo. Kumalo wanted to seize his gadget. That person, I realized that there are people there that cannot be trusted. Because they pass the information to him that Kumalo is applying for this and this to seize your gadget. And I'm like, some people cannot be trusted in the system. So when Adam says there is a warrant of arrest for me, I believe him. He might lie, but somehow I believe him. But here is where it gets interesting. He spits, he breathes, he sleeps, when he sleeps, he dreams of Mkhwanazi. I know when there's a driver who sometimes when people are driving back, Mkhwanazi is involved. Because tell me why at Fidel Adams' anger it cannot be measured against General Mkhwanazi. Tell me why he cannot finish a paragraph without including Kwanazi 5 times in that paragraph.
Wait, let me ask you another question. Wait, let me add. Have you noticed ever since he was found wanting with his aspersions that General Kumalo has been after him, and it was proven to Mr. Adams, Honorable Member of Parliament, that General Kumalo was not even the boss at the time. He's dropped his name. Have you noticed that?
You know when you say that, I'm like, you use the word honorable, eh?
He's
So I'm thinking to
honorable.
myself,
What can we say?
It's MK. What's MK? We call people honorable. Even others call themselves thugs. But we call them honorables because they're in parliament. Let's call them honorables.
They're honorables. Despicable me's, but what can we say? You guys went to the polls and then you said, yeah. Today's the day. I can say my vote. Mgulugudu 1, Mgulugudu 2. No, Fidel Adams. Yes, him. Man of the match. But I'm going to also defend the people who voted for characters like Fidel Adams, Honorable Saul, Gayton Mackenzie. I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. Especially if you're from the same background. I really get it and I empathize with you. But can we get better candidates? Why must they be former guests of the state? Why can't we say, why can't all those votes go to, what's her name? James, Honorable James. If you feel compelled to vote according to your DNA, no problem. You know what? I can't dock you for that. But can you at least choose honorable members so that we can also feel honorable? And then we can also feel allies. When you hear Honorable Soul cry out with all the injustices and stuff, we want to be allies. We really do. I'm not docking Adams because I have issues. We want to be allies and we want to assist. But it's difficult. When every time you always say, look, my hand is cut, my hand is cut, my hand is cut. Oh my God, my hand is cut. Oh my God. It gets annoying and like, you know what? I'm not following your story anymore. Because it's not make sure. Let's go. I miss him too.
That made it a slogan. Some insulted them saying, why do you call it a tiny province? That was the last year. He realized that what you are doing is not going to end well for you. He made the same mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Came out, he said,
yeah.
He said, yeah, he's got his wife. We saw the attitude of the ANC. But when the ANC realized that from Ghana, they were like, even denied his own words. We have those words, but he denied something. The evidence we have, but he denied. This is a problem. Yeah. I would even say Puno is better.
Oh, yeah.
They have anger. They want to destroy. Tell you this. From listening to them, brings us to see the truths that we do not see. So, I'm not saying Mkwana is an angel. I'm not saying it is for the betterment of everyone. I'm willing to overlook his mistakes. So you are, if you want me to be you, but you do not bring anything that is over, and you expect me to be you and not bring my ever my dead to do that. That's the conclusion. So I see people are saying, believe me, believe me, believe me. Hi. The moment believes the opposite. If you have any evidence against Mkwana, please stop. Now, when you guys are going about it, you know, as a whole, Stuart says that you convinced journalists, all these journalists. I'm not sure if I believe this. I'm not sure.
If you believe him about what?
I was myself listening. He went to EWN to convince them that all of the journalists that Mkwana is a liar. He went to the newsroom. Sorry, he went to EWN, Eyewitness News, ENCA, and the newsroom Africa. He said he convinced all of them that Mkwana is a liar. I'm not sure if I believe him because when he was recording that, I was sitting like this, watching him like this, recording this video. Like this.
Do you know what? You are the problem. You are the problem. You see, you are the problem. You see, I would have been there recording, and then when I just hear them, Kulugo just, I would have just been like, hey, the file got corrupted. I don't know what happened. It got so corrupted, guys. But I'm like that. I'm a very petty person. But I don't know what to say. Because you forced me into this conversation that I don't want any business of. Now I'm going to be on record as having said he was a guest of the state. But he was. But did I lie?
I was watching him, I was like, he said, if I hate this general.
Huh.
And he said,
That's unprofessional. No, I'm not going to watch that. You have to send me a clip. What? What? Oh. Yes. Can you please have the general as a guest on the show? 10 minutes, Yana. Because we can't be. It can't be that Fidel is always on loudspeaker. It can't be. She's got to give access to everybody. And he must have the right of reply, by the way. Dear Lieutenant General Konaze, Fidel Adams has several choice words to say about you. We know you don't have social media, but Shadrach Sevilla is obsessed with the fact that you have multiple social media accounts. But we members of the public jury, we understand how TikTok works. Can you please grant us a 10-minute interview?
Social media. Not me. It's Mr. Shannon. Please, he said no. He said, no, I'm interested to hear the names of the social media. Say Mr. Shannon. You want to convince us, convince us to follow them. You guys are so unbelievable.
They want us to believe that a general who is well decorated, there's barely any space left on the shoulders of his uniform, on his cap, on his chest. There's barely any space. There's so many colors there. And that he sits down and says, hey, let me find people to operate TikTok for me.
We started loving him. Even some of me, go to the TV panel, you will notice even way before July 6th. So many videos I did about General Connors. He doesn't need social media. He will come. So, he doesn't need social media. He doesn't need to speak.
That is very profound because Masamola, the whole National Police Commissioner, said, I think he was at the ad hoc committee and he said, Kwanas is a very stubborn man. He will keep coming to tell you the problems that he's having, and you will listen to him. Ask what's his name? Is it Calvin? Is it Calvin who has to pay Kwanas, who was jumping up and down like popcorn? Where is he now? You see, the general is very strategic. He doesn't take everybody to court. But trust and believe, he knows what you're saying. He's waiting patiently. And what happens when you're speaking from and this is directly to Fidel Adams and gangsters, friends, sorry, did I say gangsters? No, oops, and friends. Watch your words. Because the general, the second you say something that's not true, his wallet is benefiting. Not even the state fund, his wallet. And you guys go online unprovoked and say all these things about him. So Mkwanas is a very smart man, and I'm not saying that just because I'm doing lip service, but watch him from an observation perspective. He sat down and said, when is the president out of the country again? That's the best day. That's the right day right there.
The same thing. When the president is out of the country, like, the same thing. I'm not saying what.
It didn't work. It fell flat. Nah, that one is a personal issue. She's trying to save herself.
But the thing that you need to all to learn is, let me conclude this for you. There was a time where a church, I was in a competition for a specific woman. So people knew about it.
What do you mean, woman? You mean dating?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
So me, it was never a painful thing. I was like, oh, okay, fine. How I know? Because also it came from elderly people. Here's where I'm going. There's a lady. somewhere in Eastern Cape. She understands psychology. She said to me, Bongani, so if you force people, or if you want to explain to people who did not ask you, you are going to have a problem because they are going to say, you are busy trying to force us to listen to you. It means you are guilty. She then advised me to say, listen, keep quiet. Whosoever is interested to know your side of the story will come and ask you, then you will explain yourself. And I did that. It was painful. Unfortunately, none of them came till today. Painful. And accepted that people are making lies about me. Here's the thing. Interest to know you telling us does not change our perception about you. What you guys have failed to understand is that the General Mkwanzi is very smart. July 6th, that guy did not give us everything. He gave us enough information to get us interested. But there was no. He went to Apple Comment. I'm sorry, Banana Committee. He gave us enough to get us everything. Apple Committee the same. Then I started writing, where is the evidence? Little did they knew the evidence was still coming. Today, where are those generals who were writing? Because the general, he operates like a general. He creates the interest. Then he allows others to answer the questions that are coming out from people who are interested. That is what you guys have failed to understand. You did not create the interest from us to say, oh, we would like to hear Fair and Adam, but then please create the interest first. Don't just come now fighting. That is what our journalists here fail to understand. Create the interest from the public first. Once there's an interest, then you can come now and tell us your side of the story. Now you are busy. It's like you are, I'm sorry to use this word to females. It's like you are raping us. Because we have not warmed up to the information you are giving us. You're busy forcing us with that information. We are not interested. And we just keep showing you that we're not interested. So I'm saying, you guys have failed to create that. And today you expect us to believe you. When you come and blazing against Mkwanzi, we believe Mkwanzi. You can comment because you didn't want to comment on this one. Take everything that we said with a pinch of salt and use the word allegedly.
I was never here. Someone even said it's Noni from Mzansi Unfiltered. I wonder who that is. It's her who's talking, not me. I never said anything, guys. It's AI.
I don't know if there's anything to comment on before we close.
Me. Justice for Ntanzi. Where is Ntanzi Nation? Show up in the comments. Give Ntanzi some love. Drop a 10, drop a 10, drop a 10. Those complaining about sound, guys, there's nothing I can do about it. It's the best that we could do. But somebody said actually that you have to reduce the volume on your end so that I am not feedbacking twice. So the comment says, Bongs, you need to tune the volume of the other device to the lowest frequency. Then we'll be sorted with the feedback. But then I asked myself, but how will he hear me? Edgar, come to the front of the room. Can you explain in English? What is all this? Which device? The mic? Because I think
okay, let me see. Just now.
Guess what? Oh! No, the feedback's still there. Anyway, we're going to play around with it, guys. We promise to improve and get better equipment.
Unfiltered. To 80K as they are fighting to get to 80K.
We're fighting hard. Can you introduce me to your partners, please? And your co-workers.
Mzansi Unfiltered to 80K.
It can't be that I must beg for a subscription. It can't be.
It's not made so. People should just do. Okay, let me say this.
Okay, fine. I'll do a video on Fidel Adams if you subscribe. Gosh, but I don't want to, guys. Can I do a video on a crocodile? Okay, I'll do a video on a crocodile. There's a crocodile that is trending right now.
No, guys. There is a police officer that deserves a round of applause.
Crocodile. Can you imagine?
And they took that crocodile so they can remove the human remains. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also deserve to subscribe, watch the videos, and also let us support the channels, guys. We are trying to up the game. I think you guys, let me say this. I think you guys we might have noticed that the tempo, the game is up. I mean, honestly, I can sit and be like, the way this content creation, especially in the SENZO MEYIWA case, space is going, you realize that, if I'm post, some of them are doing the most. For me, I sit there and be like, wow, this is impressive. But then the problem is, those things come with cost. So there are many ways you guys can support. One, first subscribe, which is free.
Free.
Two, liking all the videos, free.
Mm-hmm.
Three, sharing those videos, free.
Mm-hmm.
Four, you watch the end. Not fast. Money. Then you can, super things, just something like that. But if you don't have the money, please do the other four things which are free of charge.
Absolutely
Please,
free.
guys.
And commenting, you forgot.
It takes a lot. Yes. Oh, yeah. So when you guys like the video, when you comment, even when you share our videos on your WhatsApp status, we do get the report that this video or this week people share your videos this number of times. The reason YouTube brings that is because it is that important for YouTube to promote our content. Number two, when you comment, it says to YouTube there are real people here who are genuinely interested in this comment. But also one of the mechanisms that YouTube uses to go or to spread the word or to spread the content to other people who might not be part and parcel of the content. So you have the power.
They do. Let me give you a live example. Let me give you a live example. It's only today, like I'm not gonna be hurt as much because I already told my audience at the beginning that the today's live stream was not gonna be monetized. Do you know that you typing in the comment section, I can't hear, you killed my life. You killed me. You slaughtered me. And YouTube said, it's a disaster over there. Let's not send people down. Like I was sitting at over 200 people at the beginning, but you guys kept typing. We can't hear. Stop typing that. YouTube can read. Have you ever seen how magical YouTube is? And I'm talking, stuff with YouTube. YouTube will tell you about your video, what the people are saying in the comments. And it's just so amazing. And you're like, Huh? So you scanned 600 comments and you're telling me 55% want Tanzi out. It's so impressive. So I know that YouTube saw these comments that are saying, I can't hear, I can't hear, I can't hear, I can't hear. That's why I kept trying to come to you guys and say, it's okay, guys. It's okay. But you keep typing it. And now I'm now in the naughty girls corner. My video is not being recommended, but that's okay. Because today is a free 99 live stream. I was not supposed to make any revenue out of it. It was really to join the family. And look, I'm now transcending. I'm teleported to the other side, the SA infotainment, where they talk about Fidel Adams, what's the other ones? The bouncer, Vin Diesel. Well, I also have a lot to say about him off the record, but we'll see.
When you do all those things, it just helps us a lot. And one of the things that we do want to do is to keep improving, is to do other interviews, is to bring people who are knowledgeable. All of those things depend on the money. So if you, at least, if you don't have anything, want as many ads as possible. It goes a long way.
It does. It really does.
People's comments on my side, and I need to go.
I'm also going to drop off. Can I say goodbye? Can you give me an opportunity to say goodbye? Hi, SA Infotainment. Thank you so much. This was such an interesting conversation. Oh, we spoke for an hour and 30 minutes. This was only supposed to be 20 minutes. I hate it when people convince me to talk. I didn't even see the time. But this is a testament to great conversations, great company. We apologize for the sound quality. Interesting conversations. Shout out to Umazwi. I forgot to say that in my initial speaking. English is gone, guys. My bundles are done. When I initially spoke about Umazwi, I forgot to say, welcome back home. Shout out to your sister. Truly hope you get the assistance medically, because it sounds like a gooby. And yeah, your mental health is also important to us. Thank you. That's it. I'm checking out. I'm going back to my channel, guys. Those who want to come, we're going to continue. I think I'm going to get someone to join us. Bye.
Thank you very much. Also, before you leave, thank you very much for your love and support. Just to say, pass by as well, in a busy corner there.
My tiny little corner. My tiny little. I've picked up so much heat for that, and every time I'll be like, this one never watched Mkonas, never watched Shadrach Sebeya. And we are coming in 2026 to blame me. Shame on you.
It's also one of those things, man, that is. I'm just going to say this. You know, one of those things where you're looking at the niche and the type of content creators that we have. It's always interesting to see what we are doing. I highly appreciate this. So yeah.
It's just I'm just a girl who you didn't see coming. I don't know what you were trying to see and coming where, but I'm here now. I'm inside Pagatian.
On the niche.
Really?
For people to know.
So why did you ever not say hi to me? Guys, this guy never spoke to me. Let me put him on blast. This guy never spoke to me. I think I can say on record he's never commented on my channel. By the way, when someone comments, when a content creator comments on your channel, YouTube says run. It puts big. I've had Mighty Jamie comment on my channel, and YouTube will tell you the big boys are here. Okay, respond to this comment. Don't play stupid games. You've never. I don't think I've ever seen you comment on my channel, ever. Okay, we've got a stalker, ladies and gentlemen. What's your? No, explain yourself. Because you said, well, do you know why I'm saying that? You said I saw everyone. So for you to say I never saw her coming, it means you were there. You're the OG, but you never commented. I'm hurt. I always comment. If I watch a video, guys, may I comment? Because that's my contribution. I don't comment if I have something bad to say.
Oh, okay.
But if I have a neutral statement, I will comment. Why did you never comment?
I don't know.
We need you to improve on your behavior. Can we get a commitment? Okay, that's all. That means I can go. My work is done. We've got a reformed content creator. Bye. Hi guys. I know you're so upset with me. Don't be upset. I'm gonna make it happen. Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute and then I'm gonna negotiate something for you as a gift. Hi. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I was appealing on your behalf. Okay. I had to appeal behind the scenes without you guys hearing. I'm trying to, make you happy since you guys are upset about the sound. You're so upset about the sound, but um I always say I'll take guys, I have a sound card and I don't know how to use it. The first time I tried it was bad. You know what? This live is already in the bad corner. Should I try to fix the sound now? And then you guys tell me let me connect the sound card. Guys, I don't know how to do this thing. Oh, I know why. I'm missing a mic. The mic that I use for my live streams. You know what? It's too complicated because I have to take off these headphones and connect them to this thing. It's a whole process. And I need a little bit of encouragement to take time to focus on that thing. I should watch a YouTube video or 12 and figure it out. But let's see the poll. Let's see how the poll is doing. Ooh, we had 397 people commenting, or should I say voting on the poll. Wow, 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 wow. But guys, I told you guys, go and watch me on Jab's channel because the sound there was better. I think over there was still me talking double, like there was feedback, but it was better than here. um I'll research how to do it last time because Jabs has not Jabs, uh Bongs has been asking me to come to his live, but then the challenge is that we both do our lives at the same time. And he came to my live and I couldn't not go to his. Do you know what I mean? Like, these politically correctness things on these YouTube streets. So I was like, okay, the best I can do is that I can come to your live, but during my live. And then, you know, we can talk that way, but it will have to be during the phone. During the phone. It'll have to be during the phone. And this is, he's been asking me for the last 2 weeks, guys. What did you want me to say? No. I couldn't say no. So, and it's only etiquette. And I had a great time. I think I was talking for an hour and 30 minutes. Supposed to be a 20-minute segment. And he tricked me into talking about Adams. I absolutely don't want to talk about him. If you've ever noticed, I never talk about him on my channel. Channels, both of them. Even on my side hustle, I still don't want to talk about him. Just because I have a lot to say, obviously, duh. And I do know that everybody watches my channel, and by everybody I mean everybody, like everybody. I mean, I even have Afrikaners watching my channel. It's like, what? Oh man, now you're gonna correct my pronunciations. But it's such an honorable thing, and I respect my community. I respect you, the viewer. So I don't want to say certain things because sometimes you'll be speaking about Adams, but people take it personal and reflect on themselves, which is very unfair to me because I won't be talking about you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm speaking about Adams. So some of the things, my opinions about him, um, and he's even tried um like on our phone call, he will say, "What do you think about this?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it." Yeah, just because my mom taught me, if ever you have nothing good to say about anyone, don't say it. But when I say Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Gininda on page 283, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad. I'm just reading a page out of a book. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's literally what is going on. So I just choose not to talk about him because I do not want to be offensive. And I'm waiting to see if we can have our guest join us. So we'll just give him 5 more minutes. If not, we're going to end the live. Let me read through the comments. What's the Hosh Curry behavior? What did he do? Thank you guys. Love you. Bye. Thanks, Max. Keep up the good work. Thanks for the encouragement. I don't know. You have to help us with the sound. Clearly, both of us don't know what we're doing when it comes to sound. So we need help with that. Actually, I think I can ask my YouTube live stream guy. Hmm. I think I can ask them to help me set it up. I think. Yeah. Let me ask YouTube. I mean, duh. Hello, YouTube. I need to do my live streams better. The people were very upset. Look at the comment section. They're so upset about the sound. What should I do? What equipment should I connect? How is it going to work better? So there's no feedback. And if I'm on a phone call, you guys can also call me and it transmits well to the live stream. They say you can have a horrible video, you can have the lowest quality picture, but don't ever have bad sound. That's what they say. So I do understand when you guys talk about the sound. Subscribed. Hi, welcome, Farouk. It can't be that you won't reach 80K before this new week is over. Oh, I receive it. Now that's a testament right there. It can't be. It can't be. And all these YouTube streets, it can't be. So yeah, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome home. Welcome, welcome home. And you know you can have many homes. Ask Nkosi, the one for Leleti Nkosi. They had 17. Okay. I don't know why anyone needs 17. You can have many YouTube homes. You can watch Mighty Janie. You can watch Mzansi Unfiltered. You can watch Bongs. You can watch Clantis. You can watch everybody. Okay. You can watch Jabs. You can watch Nani. You can even watch Patricia Mishari. I'm not sure if she's posted recently, but I hope she does. The, it's just different perspectives. And when you subscribe, it's really a aesthetic thing, to be honest. To be honest. Because after 1,000 subscribers, we're all the same. It's getting to that 1,000. That's the big miracle worker. But once we pass 1,000, we're all happy, happy, happy to be here. So, you know what? Our guest is not joining yet. Let me see if I get a message. Not yet. Because you know, if our guest joins, it's going to be on for another hour. So let me say, catch you tomorrow. Every time I say that, guys, it's so hard to go live during the week for me. That's because I want to be fully engaged and connected and with you guys. During the week is so hard. So hard. Like right now, I've been live all this time and I can reward myself. I can now go binge watch. I'm going to be watching. I have to finish my series on Apple TV, which is Neighbors. That's another really good episode. Your Friends and Neighbors. That's a hilarious one. And the other one, I think I finished it. Then I'll find something on Netflix. I'm just going to have a nice good night. Pour myself a glass of wine and just relax the rest of the day. So I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Love you so much. Okay. Subscribe, like, comment, and done everything. You know how the cookie crumbles on these YouTube streets. I'm going to be dropping reaction videos to the giant logo show from today. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notifications. Those videos will be scheduled for the morning because I've got a lot to say. Duh. I love you so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.